Well, we'll be in Germany for the first few clips, so, genau das habe ich gemeint. And we'll be in Italy later on, so, esattamente quello che intento. Quickly, before I get to whining about the game, a key was provided for the purposes of a review. Right, that broken Italian and German aside, Project Cars 3 has aged about as well as a fine brandy left in the sun. It is a game that's entirely based on a bit of nostalgia. It's entirely on, here is something old, here's something quite old as far as racing goes, and yeah, that's it. It's quite a arcadey racing game as far as the series goes. It's entirely shifted according to some other reviews. I've only ever slightly touched Project Cars 2, and it was only for one little run down the California highway. It was fine. However, Project Cars 3 is just a bit of a shift, a large shift if you ask the fans of the series before. But it's fine. It's not a particularly bad experience, but it's a fine experience. And that's what's really missing. It's missing something to make you want to come back, something that really gets you stuck into it. The graphics are, well, crap at times with graphical glitches, complete shifts in quality following some load screens, which is problematic to say the very least. It's all a bit fine with a lack of polish. I love driving around the Nordschleife. I love driving around Algrave, Portimao, Mugello, Imola, there's Jerez. There's a whole collection of tracks that you don't really see in a lot of games. Some, yes, you have seen in other games, Assetto Corsa, Competizione, others such and so on. It's all fine. I like the general feel of the tracks. I like the general feel of taking a Ferrari round the Le Mans circuit. I like doing all that. All the little bits of, oh, here's a historical track, here's something that you couldn't do now. I like that. I enjoy that. I enjoy taking Jim Clark's 1963 championship winning car round, well, the Hockenheim ring, which I shouldn't really talk about. Nonetheless, the game itself is a bit of a... it's fine. There's fun racing to be had if you whack everything up and, well, if you whack up all the difficulty and turn down all the assists. There is a bit of fun. The overall feel of driving the cars, mostly the same, doesn't really matter. You can do roughly the same with an old car as you can do with a newer one, though the Rimac C2, the sequel to the car that nearly killed Richard Hammond, is immensely powerful. It's very, very fast and very fun. But for the most part, you can do most of that with any other car. Okay, the speed is down quite a bit, but handling, it's fine. All of it's fine. And I think that's what's caused a bit of an issue for some. They wanted something that was special, something that was the pretender to the Gran Turismo crown. It was something different but familiar, whereas this is a bit more distinct in what it's doing to the established series, but is familiar enough that people can point to something else and say it's exactly like that, even though I'd argue it's not entirely the same. Though there is one thing that really annoys me outside of the graphical glitches, which are, well, just annoying. The racing, which is good if you whack it all up and turn all the assists down. The career mode being a bit meh and quite a slog. And generally everything feeling a bit aged or lacking in something that could make it just something more or something special. Well, I just don't like the race engineer. I don't like the man in my ear saying, "Hi, yeah, I'm here, yeah, I'm talking to you." Blah, blah, blah. I want to ram a towel down his throat and waterboard him. I absolutely hate him. And I think it's the same race engineer that you get in F1 2020. It sounds like the same man. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I'm practically Kimi Räikkönen at this point. I'm saying, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Because I know what I'm doing. I know, yes, I'm driving. Leave me alone. Yes, there is a thing in the options, yes, that's the word, where you can switch him off or turn him down, but he's just so loud in the mix. You can, again, turn him down, but I've tried switching things about, tried turning everything else up, turning him down, turning him up, turning other things down, doing this, doing that, and it's all just a bit, could you shut up? Could you just shut up for 20 minutes?
That's P6.
Instead of annoying the shit out of me. That's what Project Cars 3 is. It's the car equivalent, or racing equivalent rather, of a man in his 50s who drives a convertible, thinks his kids are the worst thing on the planet, probably smokes about a pack a day, and just hates life. And wears driving gloves. Brown driving gloves.